let me tell you about a client who had reconstructive breast surgery that didn't quite go as planned. Hi, I'm Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique, and sometimes when people have a lot of breast cancer in the family, their mothers, their sisters, their aunts, their cousins, then their healthcare team will say to them, you know, it's pretty likely that you're going to get breast cancer too. So they sometimes are advised to have a double mastectomy, meaning that both breasts are coming off and they don't have cancer at this point. So it's called a prophylactic mastectomy, meaning that they're having their breasts removed, but they don't have cancer, right? And this is to prevent cancer. So, you know, if they're thinking, look, if I'm gonna get cancer and have to have my breasts removed, why not have them removed early, and then I don't have to go through all the sickness and the chemo and the radiation and, you know, having cancer in my body and, you know, potentially having a shorter lifespan because of the cancer. So they're being very proactive, and that is an incredibly brave thing to do and the right thing for them. You know, everybody's journey is individual, but it's the right thing for them. Incredibly brave. But I guess once you've seen the destruction around you from breast cancer, you know, it's an obvious choice for some people. And at the same time, she had, I believe, a hysterectomy, which I think somehow it's all related. I'm not a doctor or a nurse, but that seems to be a common coupling. So anyway, this lady, I think she was like mid to late 40s. She came in to see me, and she had reconstruction surgery. I can't speak today. She had reconstructive surgery on her breast. So she had her breasts removed and she had them built up again using her own tissue, which I think is so cool. And I guess they did like the whole tummy tuck thing where they take some fat out of your tummy. Not that she had a lot of fat, but they took some fat out of her tummy and they rebuilt her breasts. And I guess the idea is that it's your own body tissue, so you're not going to reject it, right? Well, in her particular case, one side was fine, and it, by the way, looked like a breast. Like, I would never have known that it was a rebuilt breast, reconstructed breast. It looked very, very natural to me, to my eyes. I'm not a doctor. But she was missing a breast on the other side. And she told me that her body rejected her own breast tissue on that side. I didn't even know that could happen. And then she had an implant put in, and again, her body rejected it on that side. And I was like, wow, like just one side and rejected your own body tissue. Like, have you heard of it? If you've heard of this, put it in the comments down below. So now she was left with one reconstructed breast and no breast on the other side. So I fit her with a surgical grade silicone breast prosthesis. We fit her with the right size, and it matched, you know, her reconstructed side, so that when she put on a mastectomy bra, the girls looked even. And she was quite pleased with the solution because it made her look like herself again. And she didn't have to go through another surgery, which is an issue for a lot of people. They're like, I just don't want to go through another surgery. So that's what we did for her. We put her in a breast prosthesis, put her in some mastectomy bras that were really pretty because she was a young lady and, you know, she wanted something nice. And that was it. She felt really, really happy with the results. I've never heard of anything like that happening before, and I don't think I've seen it since. But let me know if you've had reconstructive surgery on your breast using your own body tissue and if it was rejected, because that is so interesting to me. But there was a solution for this lady, and as far as I know, she was keeping her natural tissue rebuilt breast, and there was no issue with the other side. So, breast prosthesis to the rescue. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Put a thumbs up in the comments down below just to let us know that you've watched the video and to help support the channel. Thanks, and have a great day.